Hello, thank you for joining me for this short practice on balance here in the beautiful mountains in Colorado, a beautiful fall day. We're going to begin by arriving on our mat. I'd like you to lift your toes and imagine spreading them wide. Maybe they can spread wide. Our feet are meant to be this beautiful platform. Our toes aren't meant to be squished together. So in our balance pose, we want our toes spread wide so that all the toes can connect with the earth and create this beautiful foundation. So let's lift the toes, spread them wide, place them back down the earth. Notice if you can feel each toe. Yoga is about self-awareness, sensing into the body, feeling subtle sensations. Feel into the heel of each foot, the ball, the edges of the foot. And notice if you have a nice arch, maybe there's a void where the arch is. Let's find that grounding from the ground up. From here, we're going to shift our weight into our left foot. We'll do a few warm-up exercises first. Now, if you can balance on that left foot, bring your right foot out in front of you. If not, you can have it on the ground. Maybe lift it occasionally to work on your balance. Shaking, moving, trembling, falling, it's all normal. It's just ways of building stability, stabilizing all those muscles in the ankle and the foot. So have the foot out in front of you. And we're going to start with some toe bending, just to warm up the toes, back and forth. See if you can isolate the toe movement. Then we'll move the ankle, bending the ankle like you're hitting the gas pedal. Then a few ankle rotations. One direction, 4 or 5 times, then the opposite direction. Good, we'll place that foot down. Shake that left leg off a little bit. Establish the right foot. Shift your weight into the right foot. Bring that left foot out in front. Feel free to use that heel on the ground if you need to. And also, during all these exercises, feel free to use a wall or desk, chair. You need some balance, help. So let's do our toe bending on the opposite foot. Then the ankle bending back and forth, nice and slow. Just follow that movement. See if you can concentrate on that movement. Do our rotations. And throughout yoga, we're always paying attention to what our mind is doing. See if you can stay focused on the body and the instruction. Do both directions of ankle bending. Good, we'll place that foot down, shake off the right leg a little bit. Then we're gonna come down, bringing our palms to the top of the knees. We're gonna do some knee bending, getting the fluid going, warming up the feet, the knees. I do these every day. We'll do some circles. Each direction. Good, rising up. Then from here, we bring the palms together. Bring the knee up if you can. If you need to hold on to something, please hold on to something. Feel into that balancing foot. What do you feel? I want you to feel into that ankle. Is it trembling? Is it moving? Do you feel all those stabilization muscles working? If you're shaking, that's normal. If you're teetering, perfectly okay. We're working all those tendons and bones in the foot. Feel those toes grabbing. And we'll place that knee down. Bring the opposite knee up. Notice the difference from this foot to that foot. Maybe you're labeling, oh, this is my bad foot, this is my good foot. See if you can let go of all those judgments. And any judgment you might have around this pose we're working towards, Vikrasana, tree pose. Maybe you're a yogi and you have judgment around how good or bad you are at it. Let's bring that foot down. It's one thing in yoga, we try to let go of all the ego. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about, oh, this should be easier, I should be better at this. Let go of all those judgments. Let's bring that knee up again and around. We'll do some rotations. Warming up the hip joint, working on our balance here, maybe very slowly. You might need to hold on to the wall. Might need to pause and bring the foot down. Always feeling into that balancing foot. What do you feel there? And bring that one down. You can have your hands wherever you like. This is where I choose to bring mine. And we'll do these circles again. Do several in one direction, then come back the opposite direction, really feeling into that hip. And bringing that foot down, bringing the arms down. Let's stand in our Tadasana for a moment. Feet are about hip distance apart, facing forward. The knees are lifted, engaging the quads. Open the heart up. The back is strong. Chin is slightly tucked. We're closing down the eyes. Palms are facing forward. Mountain pose. Very appropriate for the setting today. I'm underneath a very large mountain that you cannot see. And release. Just stand in mountain Tadasana. Good. Now from here, we're going to turn the right foot out. Now you have many options here. If you're a beginner or you're a little off balance today, you can keep the toe on the ground or even the toes on the ground, like all of them flex, or try the big toe and just have the heel on the side of the shin down there. Or see if you can put the arch of the calf or the arch of the foot on the calf, the rounded part of the calf. And let's just start here. Bring the hands into prayer. This is Ekapada Pramanasana, one-footed prayer pose. You're pressing the sole of the foot into the calf. You're not allowing the hip to collapse. You want that hip upright like a tree. Once again, feeling into that foot. It's trembling, shaking. You're working all of those muscles and tendons. Breathing here. If you have to do this sometimes, that's okay. Let go of all that story you're making up around your balance, if you're good or bad at it. And then we'll lower that foot, shake that opposite leg off. And when we're ready, turn the left foot out, opposite foot. Ground yourself into that right foot, really stabilize, spread those toes, and either bring the big toe to the floor, the ground, or the heel to the calf. Watch that hip, make sure it's upright, not collapsing. Bring the palms together. One-footed prayer pose. And balance and breathe and relax. Wherever you are in this pose is exactly where you need to be. And of course, during your own practice, you can take more time to do these if you like. So let's come down, pause here in mountain again. Always pausing in yoga. Now this time, we'll turn the foot out. You can either keep the sole on the calf, or if you're a little more advanced, we'll see how easy it is on this uneven ground for me. You can bring the heel up to the groin. Pause here. Establish your balance. Find a gaze, something solid in front of you to stare at. And if it's available to you, bring the arms up. Notice what that foot's doing. Tree pose, Vikrasana. Palms together. Bring the hands down. Back to mountain pose. 1 or 2 breaths here. Turn the left foot out, the opposite foot out, either to the calf or the groin. The one place you do not want the foot is on the knee. See a lot of people doing this. That's weak. Knee's weak, so don't put your foot here. It's either on the calf or in the groin, here. Establish that hip. Find your dristi, your gaze, something solid in front of you. Press that sole and the thigh together, and inhale the arms up. Feeling into that foot. What's it doing? Feel that ankle trembling, shaking. Toes are gripping, edges of the foot, finding balance. Tree pose represents groundedness, strength, flexibility. If you can be grounded and strong, but yet flexible in life, you don't break, you just bend, you sway. If you're an advanced practitioner, you might not be watching this video, but if you are, and this is very easy for you, maybe let your tree sway. Just come down, bring the palms together, or bring a foot down. So I used to plant a lot of trees in my youth with a landscape company, and when you plant a small tree, you use stakes to secure it. But you got to leave the tree just loose enough so that the top can move, because that's what promotes the root growth. If you stake it down too tight and it can't move, why would the roots grow? So when you're in your posture and you're doing all these things like this, let go of the judgment, that's normal. That's what's building the stabilization muscles. That's what's building your roots down into the ground. So I thank you for joining me. Thank you for your practice. Encourage you to practice every day. You can lengthen this practice if you like. Don't be afraid to use the wall. Let go of all judgment around your balance, whether it's good or bad. There's no good or bad. Thank you. Namaste.